you better watch out because there's a sweaty purity hippie on the loose. Like, he has his soul in his body. He's not incarcerated spiritually anymore. And he has morals. Worst case scenario, worse yet, even in this scenario, he's not afraid to implement them. I heard that if he sees you abusing someone, he'll literally fucking hold your dumb ass accountable and be like, hey, you better stop being a meanie. And if he sees you abusing yourself, he'll literally be like, hey, stop being mean to yourself. You love yourself deep down, you little emo. And then, like, sometimes he's like, tyranny's bad and food's not a luxury. So you better watch out. And if you ever see this, guys, because, yeah, he's more than one guys. I wasn't talking about yous, guys. If you ever see this this gang, you better watch out, because there literally is a gang, and they're one vessel. Like, it's literally one body with a whole bunch of members. How does that even happen? Like, so basically, what we're dealing with is a fucking purity hippie. So he's not even dirty, he's clean. Except for the trauma he's purging out, and apparently stress does cause acne. And when you're ostracized for having a soul your whole life, and people are evil and abusive, you might be all like, why are people so fucked up? And pick at your skin. I don't know how I know that. Because clearly we're not talking about me. Like, are you serious? Anyway, I did not just wipe sweat off my brow, bros. That's not very nice for you to imply that we're talking about me here. So anyway, he actually has pure intentions. And he has a heart that's not buried in fecal matter. And guess what? That's not even the scariest part, guys. Sorry, there's a hair in my eye. I really want to be perfect. Just please ignore it. I'm perfect, okay? My eye doesn't ever do anything except for see everything, but only when it needs to see honey sparrows, because there's too many things everywhere. But yeah, so what's really scary, and I'm saying scary, like we're sailing on a sea of fear with this one, honey bear. This motherfucker literally, he's connected with the divine love that is the life force that flows through all creation, which is God that's in your soul. That's terrifying. And that's insane. You really think someone created this? Or you really think love created this? I'm terrified. So anyway, PSA, you better watch yourself out there in this scary world. If you ever see somebody's being their own best friends, talking to themselves and thinking out loud, listening to music, you know it's the devil. You ever see someone's dancing, they're possessed by the devils. All three of them. You ever see someone smiling and they don't have a bloody knife in their hand? It just came out of somebody's innocent heart. You better call 911. I'm not kidding, people. We have purity hippies on the loose. At least one. It's actually like more than one person in one body. But it's only one monkey-looking creatures with the civilized aspects and the respects and the compassions that we know of for sure. So please, if you do see somebody's with morals, you call the government, because we worship the devil's fears, babies. In the morning, you better Drink your cup of caffeinated drug coffees with your yellow journalism drug material for the brain via manipulations. And you just make sure you are judgmental and hateful. Abuse yourself, because neglect is abuse. So if you're just neglecting to follow your passions and love yourself and live your life, that's good enough. Remember, neglect, abuse, divide and conquer, isolation, and most of all, fear, boy, consume, die inside while you're alive, and deathbed regrets for everybody. You get a deathbed regrets. You get a deathbed regrets. But that crazy clown, I heard he not even gonna have any of them. That's so scary. Why would anybody want to live their life when they could just overthink everything with fear, being afraid of the infinite possibilities, thus neglecting to live their life, fearing death instead? That's what I like to do. I sit around like, the world is so big and scary. I'm going to stare at the floor and the ceiling and the table and the government and like yellow journalism and then I did this thing where I pressed this button. Oh, there was another button in the way. You need to clear storage. And I was trying to ignore it completely, but it just demands respect, kind of like this. Yeah, almost forgot. The purity hippie, he literally demands respect. And he give evil energy back to evil. And he give love to everyone.